So I'm going to take a look at mergers and acquisitions investment banking. And then, so you have investment banking, you can get more specific at looking at mergers and acquisitions. And then for senior partners who have been in the industry for a while can kind of target a specific field. So you could mainly look at mergers and acquisitions investment banking and then specifically in the healthcare industry. So to start off, let's talk about what is M&A investment banking. So investment banking is two things: capital raising and strategic transaction advisory services. These deals are going to be millions and millions and oftentimes billions of dollars. So you have to raise capital by contacting private equity firms or outside investors to kind of fund these transactions and these mergers or acquisitions. And then with that, you kind of have to advise the clients with the time to buy, time to sell, which we're going to go into in a little bit. But a lot of investment bankers have financial advisory roles, kind of sticking with the clients, telling them what's going on, their valuation, and all the modeling that goes along with each transaction to kind of provide these clients some definitions of the foreign language that is involved in investment banking. So with mergers and acquisitions, there's going to be two sides: the sell side and the buy side. The sell side, the first thing is going to be evaluation. So valuations have to do with the current status in the market. So investment bankers kind of have to analyze the market, understand what the firm has done in the past with revenue, the amount of clients, their demographics, and kind of evaluate that firm, how much they're worth in the current status of the market, so in the current healthcare industry. Timing wise, they have to address and inform the clients when the right time to sell their company is, when the right time is to kind of push forth out of their family owned business and to sell it to a bigger health system or hospital firm. And then investment bankers have to contact the buyers who are interested. Buy side is going to be a lot of the same things. So they're going to have to evaluate within the current market of the healthcare industry. They have to find a strategic fit of target, where they're going to buy, how they are going to increase the portfolio of their current clients, and then bid strategy. So they're not going to go off and bid the highest amount. They have to kind of strategize with what the current valuations are at the current moment. So the key skills are going to be valuations, kind of understanding the current situation in the market and the current situation for the specific client, modeling out for the future, which has a lot of technical stuff and technical models depending on what the current situation is. Client development, so sticking through with the client, informing them the entire way, and then negotiating, which is at times can be difficult, but is necessary when these mergers and acquisitions are taking place. So who employs mergers and acquisition investment bankers? So everyone knows the bulge bracket banks: Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup, Bank of America, JP Morgan are the main ones. So their clients are going to be mainly Fortune 500 firms, oftentimes Fortune 100 firms. They're going to handle multi-billion-dollar deals internationally. So these deals are going to be all over the world that handle a lot of money and then also has a lot of people involved in it. So you're not going to just be the main person that's going to be kind of advising the client. Then the next step is going to be the middle market banks: Piper Jaffray, Cohen, Houlihan Lokey. So these deals are going to be around 50 to 500 million. A lot of times just stay within the country, but all over the country. And these firms are going to be smaller. You're going to be more connected with your team. You're going to have a bit more freedom on the deals yourself. And then there's the boutique banks, where a lot of people start at. Small firm size could be as low as, honestly, 10 investment bankers. A lot of it's regional or market specific. So, for example, like a Juniper Advisory in Chicago only deals with healthcare M&A. And then these deal sizes are going to be $50 to $100 million. So honestly, the healthcare mergers and acquisition industry is on the rise. New reports from Bank of America say that more CFOs expect M&A deals to increase. About 71% of CFOs believe this. a lot of physicians kind of want to start their own practices. People are searching for more access to healthcare and don't want to pay high hospital premiums. So a lot of physicians want to start their own private practice. So a lot of mergers going on there and acquisitions of their own firms. And then the technology growth in healthcare is always booming. So new technology can obviously always help um, healthcare within hospitals or health systems. So a lot of these hospitals or private health systems want to merge and acquire these technological startups, and so there is a lot of work there present for these investment bankers. And how can one enter the industry? So investment banking is a lot of connections. You have to receive internship experience at the beginning. So you kind of have to get your foot in the door before you can kind of make it big, the big time. So to get your foot in the door, you have to use your own connections, kind of have to find out where you can just get some experience, even if it's with a small firm or a big firm. And then once you're in the door, you kind of have to build your reputation, kind of build up your resume, do get as much hands-on experience as possible, kind of work at reputable firms, but also if they're small boutique firms, that is okay as well. And you have to understand the technicals, but you also have to apply your soft skills in dealing with clients and informing them each step by step along the way. So it's not all technicals in investment banking as one might think with modeling and valuations. There is some soft skills involved with dealing with clients, but again, it's a lot of connections and reputation building. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation on mergers and acquisition investment bankers, and please let me know if you have any questions in the future. Thank you for listening.